Eoin Lyons is the Teagasc advisor on the Teagasc Boortmalt joint programme. The programme aims to increase profitability of malting barley crops. This autumn, catch crops were planted on John Crowley's farm in County Wexford using different establishment methods. These crops will be monitored throughout the autumn, and the soil nitrogen supply from these crops will be measured in the following malting barley crop.
So I suppose we were just looking at catch crops and their role with malting barley and how the nitrogen that they're holding in the soil, how it's coming back to the following malting barley crop. And I suppose this kind of came to the fore last year when we saw catch crops that grew really like they've never grown before. And I suppose that was largely down to early harvest, so it meant that we were able to get in and plant them early, but also because, say, yields of spring barley were back maybe a tonne to the acre, if not more. So that nitrogen that was put in the spring barley crop was still there in the soil, ready for the catch crop to take up, which meant they grew absolutely fantastically. So I suppose the question that I got last spring, we have a catch crop as big as we've ever seen before. How much nitrogen is in that plant and how much is going to be bring to my spring malting barley crop and affect my proteins.
Knowing how much nitrogen is supplied by these crops is extremely difficult to say, as the nitrogen supply will be affected by numerous factors, such as weather, soil type, the growth of the catch crop, the nitrogen left behind from the previous crop, and many others. In order to give more than just a guideline for soil nitrogen supply, a trial was set up on farm to get a better idea of the nitrogen available after the catch crops.
We wanted to try do something on one of our monitor farms to try and assess this for the particular year. That say next spring we'd have an idea from local knowledge on our monitor farm where the catch crops were performing. So we came to John Crowley's monitor farm here in Ferns, took a field after craft winter malting barley, which was harvested at the end of July. So we kind of set up the trial, a sort of two-phase type of trial. So firstly we look at establishment methods. So we have 4 different establishment methods in our block after the craft winter malting barley. So we have direct drill, disc drill, a disc plus a seeder, and then broadcast onto uncultivated stubble. So firstly we're just going to assess what way each establishment system, what way it performs as regards to catch crop growth. So we'll follow that through the autumn and winter and assess that then before burning off and ploughing. And then following on from that then, we have the nitrogen trial that we're going to do. So we'll keep the divisions where each establishment system was in the field when it comes to ploughing. We'll then give the majority of the field its full nitrogen programme that's going to get for spring malt and barley. But we'll keep certain parts of the field without any nitrogen. So come application of fertiliser, we'll cover these in plastic and make sure no fertiliser gets there. And then we'll take these plots come harvest and we'll get a yield figure and a protein figure and compare that back to the parts of the field that got the full nitrogen programme. And also in that then we'll take leaf samples throughout the year, get them tested for nitrogen from both fertilised plots and unfertilised plots to determine what sort of rate of nitrogen is coming from the soil and being made available to the spring malt and barley crop.
AgriLand will keep viewers up to date with results from this trial.